What up, everybody? I'm back, part 2 of the sequels, and today we're talking about TV shows. TV shows.
Hey, can you tell me what's up with that? Whoa. It don't make sense in fact. I'm so confused. What's going on? Can you tell me what's up with that? Let's find out in fact. Let's tune in. Let's go.
Yes, we are talking about TV shows. This is part 2 of the sequels, and we are talking about TV shows. TV shows that have very successful reboots and then the failure reboots. Now, I'm going to just give you 2 examples of failures, because there are too many great ones that have done successful. Alright? 2, Charmed. Now, I've never seen Charmed until maybe like last year. My little sister, she's been like, you gotta watch Charmed, you gotta watch Charmed, you gotta watch Charmed, you gotta watch Charmed. She kept going and going and going, and I was just like, how about no? But she wouldn't let it die, so I watched the show. Great show, great production, everything was done right. So Charmed, it was beautiful. And then I heard they were doing a reboot. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I just watched Charmed, they're doing a reboot. Hey, let me check it out. I never checked it out, because when it came out, my little sister, she watched it, and I was like, yo, what is it? Is it good? Is it like, it's successful? She like, no, they don't even got the original cast, they don't got none of this, it's gonna flop. And like, honestly, I was like, I might check it out. I never checked it out, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to check it out, to be honest. And I heard it wasn't that great. I heard people were like, no, this is a horrible show. It wasn't so great where the original cast of Charmed is talking about doing a movie now. Huh. Should have did that from the jump. Just saying. Alright. So, that successful? Nah, not really. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now, when everybody used to love that show, it was a comedy show about witches and all that stuff. It was funny, it was hilarious, it made you laugh, it had emotion, had connection. Now, when they heard they were doing a reboot called Sabrina, that was going to be on Netflix, we were like, ooh, it's probably going to be funny. That thing went dark and demonic so quickly. When I saw the first trailer, I was like, whoa, that is crazy. I'm like, I'm not even going to watch that show. Not at all. Not at all. Now, I've heard some people say that the show's been good and it's been great, but I was like, that totally went left field. You can't talk about Sabrina. Everybody gonna think of the Teenage Witch. And I'm like, did y'all even think about like doing another comedy? It was a comedy show. Y'all just took it dark. No. Now, those are the bad ones. Those are the bad. Never should have did a reboot. Success. Let's talk about successful shows. You got Fuller House. Fuller House was the original show, and everybody loved Full House. It was a great show. They had 8 to 9 seasons. It was beautiful. Well done production, everything like that. And like they were talking about reboots. They did a reboot. And like it was so good. So good. It had 5 complete seasons done on Netflix. And it was so successful. They even had a successful ending. And my thing about it is like, that's the way you do it. The focus wasn't even on the original cast as much. It was mostly on the kids. And I was like, beautiful, but you still got every cast member and everything like that. Now, a lot of people said they couldn't even watch the first episode because there was so much of the other, so many lines and everything. But my thing is like, to do a show successfully, if you get all that stuff there, because everybody's going to wait for that, all those famous, have mercy. You got it, dude. All that stuff, they're waiting for that. And so my thing is, you get it out of the way in the beginning, you can just slip it in every like couple of episodes later on. So they did it well. Raven's Home. Like, a very successful show. That's a Raven. Now, all Disney fans know, I can gaze into the future. I'm thinking like, everybody had that show. That was their show. They were like, yo, this is great, it's beautiful, it's hilarious. Raven-Symoné did such a success with that show. And then she did a reboot of Raven's Home, where the focus was on the kids. Her son had the same house as her. It was beautiful. Well done. We applaud that. And they're working on their 4th season and still going. Okay? Beautiful done production. Let's talk about Boy Meets World. They had a reboot of Girl Meets World. It was so successful, they had 4 seasons. 4 beautifully done seasons. And everybody was like, yo, that's crazy. They brought the original cast in, and that's the way you're supposed to do it. When you do a reboot, bring them in. They're not in every episode, but it's mainly focusing on maybe 2 main cast characters or 3. Like, it's beautiful done production. Alright. Now, I heard they were bringing back Murphy Brown, and I had to do this one for, you know, my young at heart, or a little older generation. No, Murphy Brown. Now, when people were like, oh, they're bringing Murphy Brown back, hey. Yeah, that's why I only got 1 season. Okay. Wasn't that successful, was it? Not trying to throw no shade, but the thing about it is, I don't think their focus is right. But let me tell you, when the focus ain't right, the show is not going to be successful. Like, all that, when they brought that back, yo, all the 90s kids went crazy. We were like, they bringing all that back? That was the show. That was the kids' Saturday Night Live, man. They bringing that back crazy. And now all of us was hyped for it, and we thought, and they did keep the original cast who were a part of it. They appear in episodes, but it was for the next generation. My thing about, if you're going to do a reboot, it's got to focus on, make sure that the next generation will like the show so it can go further. Now you have some shows who, they didn't start right, but they eventually worked it out. Like Roseanne, a great show back in the day. But then they try to bring back Roseanne 2. They try to bring it back. And, you know, first few episodes, and they found out their main character, Roseanne, was a little bit racist. Was a little bit rude. Was a little bit wrong in the mind. So they had to cancel the show. They're like, nope, we're not working with her. Nope, the show's gone. But then they found a way to bring it back where they were like, you're out of here. She died. And they called it The Conners, where the focus was on the kids and their kids and everything like that. That's the way to do it. You want a successful show, you got to focus and make sure it's on the right mind. So all you other TV shows that talk about doing a reboot, make sure your mind right. Make sure you ain't trying to do no Charm reboot or Sabrina reboot. Make sure it's focused and it's got a good point. Have the original cast in there, but focus on the kids. That's what we want. We want to focus on the kids. I'm just saying. Now I want to thank you for tuning in for part 2. Like and subscribe to my channel, because we gonna talk about more things next week. But you gotta subscribe, you gotta like, because you know I'm a good host. You know what's up with that. You know what's up with that. So can you just like and subscribe? Come on, like and subscribe. Oh.